Have you ever looked yourself in the mirror before and went, I'm the one who hasn't shown up? Like, I've had this big dream to level up in my finances, to finally go deliver my gift to the world, to improve my confidence, my relationships, that dream that you had. But at the end of the day, you looked in the mirror and you were the one that did not show up. So that's why I've introduced the LevelUp Mastermind. The LevelUp Mastermind is like a fitness boot camp program for our minds, for our spirits, for our hearts, for our souls. You know what to do, right? You watch the YouTube videos, you read the books, you're inspired, you attend the events, but you're like, why am I the one that's not applying all of these things that I know? That you know inside of you that there's this real greatness, this real power, this real potential, but somehow only half of it, only a quarter of it, only a sliver of that light, of that power is actually showing up in the results of your life.
Knowing Jake Ducey will make a huge turning point in your life beginning today. Now, if you pay attention to this young guy, because he really knows what the hell he's doing.
I came to Jake saying I really want to be raising my prices, but I feel really weird about my self-worth and all this stuff. And just in 4 sessions with Jake, we reached the goal that we had set for me, my income for that month, which was way more than I had ever thought I could make. And we reached that in the first month.
He quickly helped me rethink and reharness my energies. And I started focusing on projects that I didn't think I would get to for 5 years.
Jake Ducey is one of the most amazing people I have ever come across. This guy is an authentic, true leader in the space.
So what I've seen the biggest problem is a lack of accountability and a lack of application. That's the reason that we find ourselves year after year saying life was pretty good, or life was so-so. It shouldn't be pretty good and it shouldn't be so-so. It should be so amazing that you look yourself in the mirror and you're like, I don't even know how this is happening because it's so amazing. So what I'm inviting you on is this journey to level up with me. Monthly personal calls with me, group accountability calls, programs, communities where we share our ideas, our insights every week. We have actionable tasks where we go from our finances, where we go from our confidence, for our vision, for our gifts, to stop deflecting, rejecting your genius, your potential, and we start to let that all out.
I came to Jake for support and he just really challenged me. He actually heard what I didn't say. Sometimes you just need that extra push to just be like, go fucking do it, go for it, and you are going to be supported. And Jake was that voice for me, and I actually welcomed in some of the biggest abundance in my business so far. I've already had people sign up with my new programs without even blinking an eye, so it's been amazing.
Jake, in my opinion, is the next Wayne Dyer. Jake, in my opinion, is the next Deepak Chopra, the next Jack Canfield. This guy, he's gonna be past those guys. Jake is gonna move into living legend status, I promise you. This guy has such a big container and holds so much space and has so much love for people that I would send my people to him any day.
How would it feel to, instead of look yourself in the mirror and say, I know there's still more inside of me and I don't know how to get it out? How would it feel to finally look into the mirror and say, I have it out of me and right now there is no turning back, because this feels so much better to step into my real self, my real power. So how might that look? How might that look in your life? Because that's what we're after in the LevelUp Mastermind, is so that you look back and you say, I've always wanted to hit that next level in my confidence, in my connections with others, in the ways that I walk through the world, that I've always wanted to live there and I've always wanted to do that, and I've always been sick and I've always been tired of looking at the computer and looking on the stage and seeing them up there and seeing my friends being able to put their children through school and seeing my friends not needing to worry about money, and I'm here and I'm still worrying. How would that feel to go one more year like that? Feeling that same pain, feeling that same suffering, feeling that same, I know there's more in me, but I seem to be stuck.
He understands something that most people never understand. Listen carefully to him. Watch what he does. He gets an idea, he acts on it. Now, I have given him ideas on a couple of occasions, and you know something? Like that, he's got them working. I think Jake Ducey is one of the sharpest young guys I have ever met. Now, I've built a reputation over 55 years, and I'm not going to throw it away for nothing. But I like him.
When you hire a great coach, the investment that you put in comes back tenfold through new projects, new ideas, new monies to be made, pushing yourself, and actually showing up in your life on a deeper, more authentic level. And Jake is an incredible coach. He's a visionary. He has the ability to look at your life with you and help you pull out the things that are most important to you and actually get you to start creating them and living them. And my life has been incredible since he has stepped into it as my coach. I'm really grateful for the opportunity to work with him. I do know he's getting busier, so for some of you who are on the fence, I would suggest you grab the opportunity while it's presenting itself to you.
So if you're ready for an easy and simple route of accountability, of finally being around like-minded people, of finally holding yourself and having me hold you and the other people in the community hold you to your greatness and the way that I know that you do see yourself, but you may not always live from that self, then it's time. Then head to the link down below and head over and fill out the application and let's take a journey together.
If you are even slightly thinking about working with Jake in any form or capacity, do it. Jump off the fence, get in the game. This is your time. This kid, this man has the capacity to support you because he supported me.
If you're ready to accept the challenge of showing up for yourself in a way that you've never done before, then I'm ready to accept the challenge of making sure that your life changes in a way that you look back and you say, I never knew I could make this much money. I never knew I could be this confident. I never knew I could live like this. That's the challenge that I want to accept. But what I need you to do first is just to head to the link on the other page, fill out the application. You're gonna be one of the 20 people if you feel in your heart that you're ready to make the commitment, because I'm gonna meet you there and make sure that you end and you feel like I can look myself in the mirror and say, I finally touched that level of power and that level of potential that I always knew existed. And I wanna hold you to that. So meet me in on the other side.